Cast them down.
Hail Metal Nation, it is time once again for a metal promo review where we read metal promos that have been sent to us and decide how many ears we will be dedicating to said item being promoted. I'm Tim, and that's Matt, and that's Kent. And
yes, Kent.
And Matt is eating ice cream.
I'm done.
Did
now.
you bring enough for everyone?
I didn't, because I ate it.
That's it? Okay. All right, let's... What?
I would like to say that I don't know why, but there's a horrible movie called The Dictator, I believe. No, I forget what it was.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
No. It was James Franco and the guy.
North Korea one.
Yeah, and James Franco says they hate us because they ain't us, and sometimes that just pops into my head.
Oh, maybe I'll put that down on the list of things we need to add.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Right. Well, I already added a bunch of long clips to the soundboard, but that's either a future or a recent episode.
Yeah.
All right. Where am I? Oh, yes. The podcast chamber. All right. Mad with Power 7 Festival announces final 2024 band lineup and headliners Fellowship and Anthem. Mad with Power 7 is a number. Okay, yeah. To be held August 2nd and 3rd at the 2,500 capacity, the Sylvie it's called Mad with Power. So what city do you think it's in?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. That is correct. Ow, that hurt. Festival tickets will go on sale for Lords of the Trident Patreon backers at midnight this passed, but February 23rd, 2024. Festival promoter / spokesperson, Lords of the Trident vocalist Fang von Rathenstein comments. Now, clearly... the Lords of the Trident is on the bill because they've mentioned them twice now. Mad with Powers is Madison's own power metal / traditional heavy metal festival. Join your fellow warriors and bang your head to the thunderous sound of heavy metal. Since the fest is sold out extremely fast every year for the past 5 years, this year we continue to hold the festival in a world-class venue that's 5 times bigger than our original location. For 2024, we're beyond excited to have the legendary Japanese heavy metal band Anthem play their first U.S. show in over 35 years at Mad with Power 7 Fest. I've been an Anthem fan for many years and can't wait to see the legendary energy that they bring to the stage. 2024 Mad with Power, that's a typo, 7 festival lineup. Friday, August 2nd, Vesuvian, symphonic death metal from Seattle, Washington. Dialith, symphonic power metal from Connecticut that Eisenmore played with. Wintersea, melodic black / death metal from Portland, Oregon. Starkill, who Burning Shadows opened for. Or was that Eisenmore? I don't know. Melodic death metal from Chicago, Illinois. Oceans of Slumber, which I have opened for as well. Heavy metal from Houston, Texas. Fellowship, headliner, power metal from the United Kingdom. Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. Celestial Wizard, D&D Power Death from Denver, Colorado. Lame Genie, video game heavy metal from Rhode Island. Glyph, power metal from space. That's what it says.
Wait, actual space?
It has 3 A's in space.
Oh, space.
Magic Sword, comics and sword-based electronic rock from Boise, Idaho. Lords of the Trident, adventure power metal from Madison, Wisconsin. And Anthem, headliner, legendary heavy metal from Japan. Kent left.
Well,
I'm not here.
Your video died. Biography. There's a lot. After years of multiple broken promises from two major festivals in the U.S., Thai Christian Fang von Rathenstein, vocals for Lords of the Trident, it's multiple lords, decided to put that frustration to good use and start his own festival. That's great. I'll start my own festival with blackjack and hookers.
And there'll be hookers and blackjack.
And this fest would be better because it would be held at an arcade. With no local arcades big enough to host the fest, he made his own, filling a large venue with scores of arcade and pinball machines, all of which are set on free play. Starting in a medium-sized venue in 2017, the fest quickly outgrew its humble beginnings and moved to one of the larger venues in Madison. As the fest grew, one of Ty's main focuses was removing some of the annoyances that he found at other fests. He built his own back-end ticketing system in order to avoid the dreaded convenience fees incurred when ordering tickets online. Yes, I see you're raising your hand.
So, I forgot about this feature. So, he wanted to put it in an arcade, but then he stopped having it in an arcade.
No, I think you missed it. He put the arcade in the festival.
Okay. Oh, see.
He brought the arcade to the festival instead of bringing the festival to an arcade.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Continue. Sorry for the interruption.
The fest absorbs the small PayPal processing fees, so that what fans see on the website is what they pay at checkout, period. Additionally, the tickets say, when is he going to start his own PayPal? That's what I want to know. Additionally, tickets for the fest are priced as cheaply as possible so that the experience is accessible to all fans regardless of their current financial circumstances. Another issue that Ty aims to tackle is fest stagnation. Many of the larger fests in the U.S. seem to be headlined by big-name bands that are well past their prime and no longer actively releasing new music. Without exposure to new fans, many younger bands are stuck spinning their wheels while the established act becomes older and less relevant. In contrast to this, the aim of Mad with Power Fest is to bolster mid-tier power traditional heavy metal acts and form a sense of connection and community among their members. Mad with Power Fest pledges that no matter how big they grow, there will always be a place for up-and-coming bands on their roster. Mad with Power Fest strives to be a safe and inclusive fest for everyone out there who loves to bang their head and play video games. We hope the fest becomes not only a destination, but a yearly reunion of friends, family, and fun. We hope to see you at this year's fest. Now, before I give any ratings, I expect former label mates of Burning Shadows, Lords of the Trident, who know all these bands. I hung out with Dialith. They let me play their Sonar guitar. Open for Starkill. I'm still very, very good Facebook friends with with the guy from Starkill, and I definitely have to check out the bands I haven't heard of. Burning Shadows is up and coming, and I make this promise to you: if we are booked at this, we will play for the first time live our Skyrim song. There you go.
Well, I mean, you better be booked.
So and if we don't get booked, we will never play that song. That is, I'm holding it hostage.
Oh my! But all right, what's his name? Gummy Joe. Joe, you gotta book these guys immediately. They will come to Madison, Wisconsin. I know Tim, as a matter of fact, loves playing The Simpsons. We
spent quite a bit of money on that.
Yeah, and now I know you have this whole weird thing where I'm putting on free play, and I know you're also trying to like recoup all the PayPal costs, but let me just hip you up to this information. You put on a festival to make money, and that's how you get some of those washed up has-been bands to play your festival. Now it's important to promote new bands, up and comers, but what if I told you that people will pay more money for Power Slave than they will for what are they called? The Lords Paramount. Great. I mean, I would prefer personally myself.
Lords of the Trident. Well, that's his band.
a clear reference to Game of Thrones. Don't think we don't know it. But you
didn't tell me to switch the damn slide.
Overkill is out there, and they're willing to play.
There it is.
For a surprisingly small amount of money.
I bet Overkill is yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. I bet Overkill is beyond the budget of this fest.
Not if you turn on those machines for quarter play.
Oh, off a free play. I got you.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so yeah, I'm giving this 2 years. I've known about Mad with Power a long time. I've always wanted to go, can't afford to go. See, even though the tickets may be cheap, going to Madison, Wisconsin is not cheap.
Well, I mean, so, I imagine not if you live in Wisconsin.
Right. For us. So, but yeah, full top score, 2 years. I'm all in, and I'm going to check out all the bands I haven't heard of.
I'm going to give this.
I do want to point out Lame Genie's logo over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Sega Game Genie logo.
Oh yeah,
it's been changed to Lame Genie.
I'm going to give this a provisional 2 years, provided that he gives us gas money to go to Wisconsin, and one.
Oh, you want to make it a band trip?
Yeah, we want to.
I mean, a podcast trip.
Yeah, we should have one hotel room with one king size bed, and yeah, it'll be hilarious, and then we can broadcast live from Mad with Power.
Yes. Oh, that'd be good. So yeah. you have podcasting down, come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
For Mad with Power, and then next year you book Burning Shadows and we play the Skyrim song. I think that's a good deal.
And Overkill, because you're going to turn on those machines. 50 cents play.
I have opened for Overkill as well.
See?
That was like 10 years ago. No, wait. What year is it? 2024. It was more than 10 years ago. Okay.
Well, they're sure to be cheaper then.
Kent missed half of that. Did you want to weigh in? He's either frozen
or pensive
or very still. I think he's gone. Let's move on.
I think he's gone. Oh, wait, hold on.
I give it 2 years. I agree with Matt and everything he said.
Good point, Kent. And he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah,
we need that. We need that for the soundboard. And he's gone. Okay.
Yeah,
there he is. He's back again. Yes. How many years do you give Mad with Power Fest?
I mean, I wanted to complain a bit about the video game thing, but it would only be performative because secretly I like that too. So it's 2 years. It's
right,
2 years.
Wow, that's a perfect score.
Nice. All right. Opium Death blend thrash and death with gut-wrenching themes on The Condemned off debut album Genocidal Nemesis, out April 2024. Opium Death, a Chicago, USA-based band, is gearing up to release their first full-length album, Genocidal Nemesis, in April. Known for seamlessly blending thrash and death metal elements, the band has undergone significant evolution since its inception in 2012. Originally formed under the name Cazador, the band has faced lineup changes, but their commitment to modernizing classic 80s thrash remains unwavering. The latest single, The Condemned, confronts dark and bleak subject matter, as guitarist Irvin Gonzalez describes, quote, "At the time that I was writing this song, especially coming up with the lyrics, there was a trend of stories coming out in the news and social media about school bullying being an increasing phenomenon amongst children and how the victims ended up committing suicide. This angered me to write a song for those victims, but in a way that reflects their thoughts and feelings in the afterlife." Musically, he goes on to say, it is a straightforward metal track and has a captivating groove, which he hopes will lead people to reading the lyrics and take bullying more seriously. Yes?
Is it about butchering the bullies?
I mean, that'd be the most metal thing.
When he says,
you raised your hand, but you have a hand-raising function.
Sorry.
Yes, all right, yes. Ripper Rowans has something to say, it says.
So when he says, he said something about calling attention to bullying or something. Does he mean like making it more efficient? Like,
It's not clear.
Here's how you call attention to bullying. So, for example, like, why use one bad name when you can double it up? Like, don't call someone stupid, call them a stupid piece of shit. See, that's more efficient.
While personally not condoning responding with life-taking intent, it is intended to make the listener angry and disgusted enough to take action. I think that's a go kick their ass.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell you that. I think that's what that sentence is saying. With the release of with the release of the album, Opium Death intends to showcase it at venues locally and regionally where people can have their faces melted in real time with sonic blasts of passion and creatively wrapped up in a brutal package. Those with an interest in Gojira, Cannibal Corpse, and cattle decapitation. It's due out.
These are bands.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Genocidal Nemesis is due out on April 19th, 2024. Available for pre-order at opiumdeath.bandcamp.com. Track listing, Cower. It's 1 minute, 16 seconds. So there's your intro track.
Okay.
Genocidal Nemesis 1, Fear. The Condemned. Ozymandias. Flatline. Extinction. Chronic. Deadweight. Shattered. Vesuvius. FE56. I don't know. And Genocidal Nemesis 2, Desolation. And that is the longest track at 9.5 minutes. Album length, 53 minutes, 10 seconds.
That's not going to fit on an LP.
More info, opiumdeathofficial.com. And then got the album cover here. It's a guy like kind of crucified on a syringe, but the syringe has green juice in it.
It's sort of coming out from some kind of vaporizing pool, or maybe it's on fire.
Yeah, and it's one of those dentist syringe too.
Oh, with the
like for the Novocaine. Oh, because they're crosses, and someone shot up that stop sign. Okay, and then and it's a dystopian future as usual. That's not a complaint. All right, so then the band photo is them in an underpass, and I don't know who's who, but I'm seeing a cattle decapitation shirt, a Cynic shirt, a Slayer, Lamb of God, Anthrax, Testament, Napalm Death Tour shirt, and what is that? Gate Creepers? Yeah, and some other shirt, and they all look annoyed at the photographer. So it's a pretty metal. Photo credit Michael Gonzalez. Left to right, these guys are Donald Nazija, bass and vocals, Luis Torres, guitar, Dennis Blanky, I assume he wants me to pronounce the E, on drums, and Irvin Gonzalez on guitar. All right, what do you got?
I mean, I like that they're pro-bullying, and so I wouldn't dare give them anything less than an ear. Now, I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Right.
Opium Death, I like their logo. I like their use of the color green. I feel like green is an underappreciated color in the heavy metal scene.
Overkill uses a lot of green.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, maybe this is to the Lords of the Triangle guy. Maybe call these guys first.
He's not going to invite us if we don't get his band's name right.
Yeah, Lords of the Trident. I know it's George R.R. Martin. Anyway, all right, these guys are your opener in 2025, and then we're gonna tee them up for Overkill in 2026. So since this is the band of 2025, I'm gonna give them a 1.75. Keep up the good work. They're just as scared as you, and that's it. Good job, gentlemen. Guy on the middle right, grow your beard.
And it's the one guy in is one of them needs to be wearing like camo pants.
Yeah.
One of them is. The guy in the cattle decapitation shirt is wearing camo pants.
Oh, perfect.
Okay,
They got it was a death metal long sleeve. Yeah, they nailed it. Yeah, great cover. There's nothing more metal than a crucifixion.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 1.75 years. I got to take
Totally
something
agree.
off.
I have nothing to add. It's 1.75.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't get mad.
Matt pointed it out, but the album might be too long. Or I think the podcast is taking a doctrinaire position on LP length, and this exceeds that number.
Yeah, I believe it's called Make It an LP or Get the Fuck Out.
All right, don't get mad.
Or we'll beat you up.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad with power. I didn't hit the multi-track recorder, so I'm going to hit it now. All right, we're good.
What does that mean?
That means I have to, the Twitch people, I have to pull this episode off Twitch to publish it. That's all it means.
Oh.
It's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
I'm fucking furious. I don't know about you, Matt.
I mean, I know that one guy is going to be pissed.
That last time I hit the button.
You got mad. Our listeners are going to have to put up with suboptimal audio, and that's not okay.
Yeah,
that's something record, I feel strongly about.
That's not our fault. That's Tim's fault.
Right.
Listeners,
you got me. I won't argue with you one iota. This is another sound clip we need to add.
Listeners, I would recommend that you pick up this Opium Death album and get pointers on how to bully Tim.
No. Hang on, I have to add our soundboard ideas to the list. All right, so planes, trains, and automobiles. You got me. Quote, what was the thing you said from the dictator?
Dictator? They hate us because they ain't us.
That's
so funny.
Because they ain't us.
I believe it's also an exchange with James Franco's like, they hate us because they ain't us. And then Seth Rogen is like, they hate us because they ain't us.
All right. Last one. Stormborn announced. Oh.
That's another fucking Game of Thrones thing.
Stormborn announces new album Zenith out April 2024, streaming singles Fear of a Monster and Serpentine. Stormborn, the melodic heavy metal powerhouse from Kent, United Kingdom, has officially joined forces with Rockshots Records, drawing inspiration from metal titans like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Dio. Stormborn blazes a unique trail in heavy metal, crafting a sound that fuses classic elements with bold, modern innovation. Today, well, not today, but when they sent this email, they unleashed not one but two explosive singles, Fear of a Monster and Serpentine, in anticipation of Stormborn's upcoming album Zenith, coming out on April 26th, 2024. You can pre-save the albums. This is interesting. So the pre-save link is lnk.to Storm Zenith. Okay. The pre-order link is bit.ly Stormborn Zenith. So, are you nice and confused now?
I think I'm having some kind of aneurysm because I have no idea what you're saying.
Stormborn is a melodic heavy metal. We already covered
that.
this. Adopting influences, metal spectrum. Their sound is a fusion of classic elements and bold modern innovation. Stormborn isn't just walking in the footsteps of giants, they're crafting a new path in heavy metal dominated by great riffs, a strong melodic backbone, and powerful vocals you can't help but sing along to. After the release of their first album, Stormborn cut their teeth gigging up and down the United Kingdom, especially in London, where their regular appearances at the legendary Intrepid Fox were attended by the likes of Herman Lee from Dragon Force and Mark Cross, ex-Halloween, and Firewind. They were soon chosen by Rob Chapman to support his band Doria, as well as Phil X and the Drills on a UK tour in 2013, playing at various O2 academies across the country. Career highlights include supporting Rhapsody of Fire at the Camden Underworld in 2023, winning the 12, Metal to the Masses for London, playing at Bloodstock Festival, winning the 2013 Summer Breeze New Blood Award, and opening the main stage of Summer Breeze Festival 2013. Track listing: Call of the Void, Land of the Servant King, Fear of a Monster, The Unending Night, Dawn Will Come Again, Out in the Weird, Serpentine, Death Incarnate, Echo. Stormborn R, Andrew Felton on drums, Lawrence Armitage on guitar, David Viner on guitar, Simon Steve Ball on bass, and Christopher Simmons on vocals. That's it. Oh, that's not quite it. There's artwork. That's cool. So there's some kind of chasm and some kind of mage, and he appears to have opened a dimension in space to some sort of evil lord who kind of looks like that guy from Harry Potter.
Okay.
You know, with no nose. That guy.
Voldemort.
Yeah, that's the one. And then there's like semi-transparent skulls floating.
It's one of those aliens from John Carter of Mars.
Oh, you know what? It's that guy from the Aliens sequel. What was it called? Prometheus.
Yeah, the engineers.
Oh, and there's rivers of blood as well, and the mountains appear to be also like skulls crying blood, and their logo looks like it was forged out of metal. You know, it's perfectly pointy enough. This is the correct amount of points for a logo. Not too much,
not too
and
little.
not too few points. All right, then band photo. I assume that's the singer there holding everyone back. No, guys, don't get any closer to the camera. You'll be out of focus. And then the guy on the right is kind of like in the darkness. So I'm guessing he's the bassist. No one will like the basses very well. And then, yeah, I bet it's the drummer with no sleeves there.
Yeah.
Wearing the Stormborn shirt. Now, you got to put the Stormborn shirt front and center.
Right.
I think they should trade shirts so we know who we're looking at.
I agree.
And they're leaning into, the Black Flag shirt. That's gutsy, but I think it works.
I agree. All right. What do you got?
I agree.
Well, 1.75 years.
Wow.
That is
impressive. I agree, and I'm basing this most on, so they won all these awards like 10 years ago, but you know how long it takes to do anything nowadays. So and I think they said this is their second album, so they're not too far removed from their award-winning days, and you can only win like best new band once, because then you're not a new band anymore. So, and judging by the style of this band and the country they're from, I'm specifically thinking of Savage Messiah. Like, the Brits are good at this. So,
and I appreciate how they're not calling themselves, they're not these I don't know, the best intentionally traditional bands that suck.
Right. Yep. All right. So I'm 1.9 years.
Yeah, I feel conflicted because I maybe I'm being bullied, but I also want to give this a 1.8. I mean, I'm giving very positive reviews today, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's all the Game of Thrones references. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're 1.8. Listen to this album, and I think look forward to seeing them at, what's it called, Mad City Music Festival, coming in 2027.
Do you remember who's organizing it?
Lords of the Trident, especially their main guy, Jonathan Spanks.
Damn it. All right. Well, until damn it. All right. So we need some more patrons so we can afford to go to Matt with Power.
Yeah.
If Lords of the Trident don't pay our way,
Which
we're gonna
they
need
will.
we're gonna need our listeners to pay our way so we can have our live at the festival protest of the festival. So
Wait, hold on.
no. If they don't invite us, we're gonna go there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And be down on it. Like
boo!
Like pinball.
We're going to spend the $350 or $400 to get there, but then not the whatever it was, $40 to get in the door.
Pinball is technically illegal in many states, so we can call the cops and have the festival raided.
Yeah, it's fucking gambling. Perfect. It's not okay. Perfect.
So that's the threat, I guess. Hey, you know what else they have in Madison, Wisconsin? Culver's. We can get some butter burgers.
In 1963, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled free plays on pinball machines were illegal. Guys, all right, get us to this festival or consider yourselves shut the fuck down. And that's how you bully opium poison or whatever you're called.
Cast them down.
No firm, person, or corporation shall place or keep an amusement device or pinball machine in the city of Wauwatosa without first having obtained a license.